Mark, how's the atmosphere at the moment? It's frustrating, I'd imagine, rather than annoyed.
No, it's fine. I think there's no real atmosphere around the place in terms of negativity. I think we're all positive. I think we've just come through a period of fixtures that we're always going to test it. You could argue that it's probably been the toughest set of fixtures that we've faced this year, in fairness. So in terms of points gained, should we have been expecting more? We always think we should do, but the reality is always more difficult. So it is what it is, unfortunately, and picked up a great point of Man City. Apart from that, we've struggled in the other games in terms of points accrued, but for the most part, Leicester apart, I think performance has been at a decent level, albeit not the best that we can possibly hit, but certainly we feel as a team in a confident frame of mind going into the games that we have left, and it's our intention to try and win every one of them if we can, and we've got the potential to do that and the capability if we play as well as we know we can.
It's been such fine margins recently, hasn't it? You've won games early in the season where you've had far less chances than you've had in 2 or 3 of the recent games.
Yeah, it's not as if we're getting overrun and totally dominated by the opposition or not creating chances. The Achilles heel at the moment really is taking the chances that we created. If you think back to certainly the Burnley game where we should have been home and hosed really by half time, a number of clear-cut opportunities we didn't make best use of, and even against Liverpool at 1-0 to the good, fantastic opportunity that we didn't take. Keeper's done okay on the save in fairness, but that should be a goal. So 2-0 could very well have been a different result. But that's in the past. We look ahead to the games we got ahead of us and enjoy the test. We're up against 2 teams in a week that are struggling for points and fighting for their lives. So we've got to be ready for that challenge. A different one probably to what we faced in recent weeks against teams that have a little bit more quality maybe, but that anxiety that teams at the bottom display sometimes can inspire them. Other times it can be detrimental to them. So it's up to us to take that confidence that's on the pitch, and there's only a certain amount of confidence for both teams on the pitch, and you've got to make sure it sways your way rather than the opposition.
It's nice, I'd imagine, not taking anything away from home, but come up against a team who you're going to have a real good opportunities against and
well,
put on the
you
front
think
foot.
so. I mean, you think of the opposition we've been up against, and they were top quality and always difficult to affect those type of teams, but we did in almost every game we played. So we know we can create chances, about taking them, and maybe, just maybe, if all feel that they can come and be a little bit more positive, then we can capitalise on that. That's the key from my point of view.
And one of the real positives from the past few weeks has been Saido Berahino. He's starting to show more glimpses of his qualities now, and he's making those runs, isn't he, in behind?
Yeah, and it's I keep on saying it's still next year that where we'll really see Saido and back to the level that we know he's capable of. But he's working really hard, and he's had game time now starts, albeit against really tough opposition. So hopefully in the next 5 games or so he'll be able to get off the mark, and that will settle him down.
You've got 1 or 2 injury worries for the weekend. Joe Allen's obviously one who's missing. Anyone else out there struggling?
Well, we've lost Ibi Afellay, unfortunately. He's had to have an operation just to clear up a little issue in his knee. It's not too significant, but clearly it could be 4 to 5 weeks, so that might be his season over, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Johnny Walters is a little bit struggling with a knee problem, just hasn't been able to get out on the training ground yet, but we're hopeful tomorrow that he should be available and an option. And Glenn Whelan, unfortunately, is a little bit poorly at the moment, got a virus and was sent home today, so he's a little bit of a doubt. We'll just have to hope it's just a 24-hour thing and he'll be okay.
Jaden and Jeff, they came back last week. Are they okay? They come through it okay?
Yeah, Jeff's okay. Shaq, we've protected to a certain extent because clearly he's a player that's had a few issues in the past, so we've been quite careful with him. Clearly he only had his first 90 minutes last weekend and got through that fine. No real reaction to that, but we've tempered his his workload this week, just to make sure that he's an option at the weekend.
Is that something you may well have to do long term with him?
Yeah, I think so. I think we just getting to better understand what his workload needs to be leading into games, and what needs to happen after games as well. And yeah, he's part of that. Clearly, he has to do the right things as well, and in combination with everybody, then we'll make sure he's on the pitch every Saturday.